excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Well, the Chiefs offense is going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't know. Thesaurus, I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
Mahomes going to throw. And it's caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Touchdown! Jarek McKinnon. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0.
Entering play call.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they can't bring him down. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raiders offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now Minshew. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
Entering play
so
call.
a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
RPO glance slant is selected.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
Still first down. Let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Christian Wilkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And Wilkins made the move to Las Vegas following an impressive 9-sack season in Miami. The Raiders made a priority to improve their defensive front, and he is Exhibit A.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Entering play call.
Against a team coming off the win just as your team did the previous week, you talked about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now that's a good just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously, no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll go down and not before getting this inside the 30. 30 more yards and another first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Minshew sets to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 36 yards. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Special teams.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
15 options. Counter Y is selected.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The Chiefs sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come and play pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Breaks through the contact. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Desmond King making the tackle. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. We have 15 options. Empty and zone level K selected.
Defense got to
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Categories. You have 15 options. Bad attempt is selected.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Entering play call over solid. Cover 3 Sky WK.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Off play action, it's Minshew. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here.
Over. There are 4
they've got it with a 1st and 10.
18 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
They'll bring Renfro in motion right. Here's Minshew. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
They'll go Madison up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Cover 3 Sky.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range, no sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Screen play, McKinnon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Entering play call.
4 yards the pickup,
empty
first
in right
down.
corner.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Got a man. It's Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Bench. Inside zone. Formation. Inside. Outside. Counter.
Now a give. This is McKinnon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry.
There are 9 subcategories. Option is set to counter 12 plays. You have 7 options. Run is selected.
Earning more work in this and future contests.
On first down, McKinnon again. And he is going to be stopped
Entering play
behind the
call.
line of scrimmage.
Empty and red.
It's
Inside.
a loss of 5
Empty and
there,
box.
bringing up
Empty
second.
and corner.
That was well played there
Stretch.
defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
A partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, that incompletion right back when they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Empty and flat. Empty and power. Putty out. Escape.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He finds McKinnon, complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
Personnel, there are 9 categories. Special teams,
But don't
there
tell
are 2
any defensive
categories.
coordinator
You
I
have
played for,
13
but that might be
options.
considered a win for both teams
symbol
because
selected.
defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Renfro, the motion man. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
There are 4 categories. You have 33 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
At the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Enter 1
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. He'll be second down.
Typically, you think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A throw right side taken in by the tight end, Gray. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
It always time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now here's Mahomes. And the Raiders have got him. Christian Wilkins. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Pass.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And this is going to be incomplete.
Entering play call.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Entering play call.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Mahomes now to throw. Finding space at the 40. He's across midfield, and he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Slip screen. Empty and FK rub. HD slip screen. D spot. In and up. D spot.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
Defend medium pass.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled
special
into the booth,
teams.
ready for quarter number 3. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to...
Entering play call, Coach Jet Passive Duo.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit
Entering
more because I thought in the first half
inside zone,
they didn't get it moving the way that they would
HDI
like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. A pickup of about 4 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact on the ball, 3, and it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 35, 2nd down.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun is Minshew. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are
Here's
7
A.J. Cole
categories.
now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. A quick throw caught by Rice. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Handoff, it's McKinnon. He'll get this down to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 32.
Entering
a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here.
Inside zone.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Inside zone.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And they bounce up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Crack toss is selected.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. McKinnon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Back empty selected.
So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
Entering
and a lead
play
now up
call,
to 14.
normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
The kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody.
It's
Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Now Minshew. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Back to Renfro again, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Cover 1
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
At the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
It'll be Minshew again. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Minshew sets to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
Entering play call.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
Let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Credit the stop there to Leo Chanel getting into the backfield and stopping him in his tracks.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Entering play formation. Coach suggestions. Formation. 2 to 4 DBL mud.
This offense so far on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now a give to Madison. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
Coach suggestions.
On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier.
Entering FF Sam cover 1 over.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
On 2nd and 10, Minshew. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
And he bats it away and falls down incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories, you have 15 options, selected.
And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
There are 9 categories,
so after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. They'll run again. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Raiders now down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 51 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Minshew. He has Mayer complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
There are 7 categories.
Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Minshew. That escapes the sack, and that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Tempo. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. HB inside zone is selected.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Duo is selected.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And